I'm Sam Tollison.
I'm Ben Tolson, and we're a Monster to Love. Essentially, what we do is we make these little plush monster dolls, and when you buy one, we give one to a child in need. So we're twins, and so we kind of wanted to improve that into our business model at the very beginning. Is oh, you buy a monster, and then we give the twin monster to somebody in need.
So we work with a whole bunch of different companies. We started our business working with a company that resettles refugees called World Relief. And then from there, we've started working with companies like Realities for Children, the Poudre Valley Hospital we donate monsters to. So really just a wide range of different nonprofits that we donate to.
And right now we're working with Otter Cares to make monsters for their Back to School program.
So our dad's kind of our big supporter guy. He's the one that if we can't figure out how to do it, then we go to him. He's kind of the one that we lean on sometimes if we need help with something. And then we use the Otter Cares volunteers whenever we do our monsters to give back, because we usually just make a mass loads of those monsters that we give back, and we think it's great to work with volunteers and have them help us with our monster shows, so we can get more of the Fort Collins community involved.
Having volunteers through companies in Denver and around Fort Collins, it helps us keep up that, we've given away more monsters than we have sold, because it's such an effective technique to make monsters to donate. It's really great.
My name's Emmy. This is Butterfly Cafe. I came in as the coffee person because I didn't have coffee knowledge previously as far as owning a cafe and stuff. And then we started rocking and rolling about 2 years ago now. Fort Collins I moved here 10 years ago, and so it is not my hometown, but it has become such a wonderful place to learn how to run a business because people are so kind and so wonderful. We had so many of the city and the county and the people right here as regulars, but now we're starting to get people from the community as well, and that's been huge. It's not only are we collaborating with a lot of the other business owners and then bringing their business in and vice versa, but we're able to bring in such wonderful Fort Collins folks. The city is just made up of creators and makers and people who really just care. And that's something you don't find everywhere, and I feel like that's such a cool place to be in starting a new cafe, or even having a cafe for 20 years, because the customers are what make it so much fun, and that's what makes you want to come to work every day.
I'm Lucia Lightfield. I'm the president of Lightfield Enterprises. I'm the majority owner, so this company is minority-owned, woman-owned.
And my name is Keith Lightfield. Together we own Lightfield Enterprises. We focus on concrete construction, traffic control, and asphalt repair. We started out with 15 employees and 15 trucks and about a half a dozen pieces of equipment. And today, 5 years later, we employ about 140 people and have about 50 trucks and a dozen pieces of equipment that are coming and going all the time.
So there's a lot of different obstacles every day, but the challenge, it's exciting. The way we keep going, it's because of the satisfaction that we see and the difference we're making in our employees' life and in the community. We love this community. They've been very supportive, and that they are the reason why also we are growing. So we thank Fort Collins for that.
My name's Amelia Caruso, and I'm a transformer box painter for the city, in addition to just doing other artwork around town. Our Art in Public Places program is an amazing program. It really truly is for the size of the city that we are. But of course, being an artist, I want more, And I just don't think that a lot of times people think of work as work, and that this is a business. Not only is there value to you on an individual basis as a viewer, but there's value to the city. The arts in and of themselves bring millions of dollars into the city. And that's everything from the transformer boxes to the pavers to the sculpture. to the theater and to the music that we have here. And I think sometimes the visual arts in this particular town do get overlooked. But I would never live anywhere else. You know, I think the people here are so supportive and so creative. And I think we as artists and we as a city need to educate our people a little bit more in regards to the benefits of art.
My name is Joe Buckner. I'm the founder of Beautifully Savage Boxing Studio in Old Town Fort Collins. We teach boxing-based group fitness. I coach, I recruit coaches, I take out trash, I design workouts, I manage our social media. This is the thing that I love, and I put heart and soul and blood and sweat and tears into it. So knowing that this is the one thing that I've wanted more than anything is the thing that helps me fight when it gets tough. And it gets tough. There's times when you just want to quit. There's times when you just want to just shut it all down and go get a job at Lowe's selling washers and dryers because it probably pays more. But the other thing that keeps me fighting is the community that we've built. These people, I made a promise to them in the beginning that no matter what, I was going to make this thing work. Now, I might have been talking out of turn at the time because I didn't know how I was going to, but I just believed in myself and this concept that much. And I believed that if we led with the idea that we're creating a space that makes people feel great about themselves, then we can't lose. One of the things I appreciate about becoming part of the business community in Fort Collins is, again, I now get to network with and talk with and be in relationship with people that I always admired. You know, the people that own the buildings downtown, the people that had the businesses that I used to frequent. Now I get to have a different type of conversation with them. And that's one thing that I've loved is all the business owners that I reach out to have been super supportive. They'll sit down, have a coffee, have lunch, and share with me. And I'll say, you know, one of the things that helped me out the most is I was struggling a little bit year two. And I sat with someone who, I won't name him, but he's a business person that I've looked up to for years, you know, built a lot of homes, successful in real estate. And we were sitting at lunch and he said, Joe, every small business owner is one bad incident away from shutting the doors. And that really helped me because I thought I was the only one. So I've been so blessed. Like I said, the community just rallied around us, and I'm always fortunate to be able to call someone or text them and just say, hey, can we sit down and have some coffee and talk? I try to keep it simple. I want to leave every person better than I found them. I think if that's my goal, then it makes it easy to make decisions. In the contract for our gym, the #1 rule of our gym is simple, and it says be a good human. I feel like that covers everything. Go through this world and try to touch people and leave them a little bit better than you found them, and that's what you're striving for every day. It's hard to lose.
Awesome work, good job.